When they got to the party, they got out the car and they was walking towards the house, and there was a lot of gunshots, and they all started running and hiding behind trees and mailbox, and they looked back. Amari fell in a ditch. And my daughter and the other girls went to go help her, and she was unconscious. Well, they thought she was unconscious.
The sister who survived remains traumatized.
She thought her sister was unconscious. She really wasn't. And she was actually dying in her arms.
A web of loved ones in Hampton Roads are dealing with immeasurable pain. Michael Robinson, Amari's grandfather, says another teenager pulled the trigger.
Had a heart. Turn yourself in. You did a man's job or a cowardly job. Be a man and face the facts.
I just want whoever did this or whoever know who did this. I'm gonna get justice. It's so many people that love my daughter I didn't even know. I don't even think she knew. There's so many people that love my daughter.
At just 17 years old, Amari Cooper had her whole life ahead of her. A senior at West Charlotte High School, Amari was not only an honor student, but also a proud young mother and a driven entrepreneur who ran her own hairstyling business. Known for her radiant smile and creative spirit, she loved doing hair, dancing, and bringing joy to everyone around her. Amari was the kind of person who found joy in life's simple moments. She was always excited about the little things, planning her next hairstyle, going shopping, laughing with her friends, or spending time with her family. She shared a deep bond with both of her parents, and her love for her younger sister was truly out of this world. Those who knew Amari say her energy was infectious. She had a light that drew people in and a smile that could brighten even the darkest day. Her presence made everyone around her feel seen, loved, and special. Like many teens her age, Amari was excited to take a break from her busy schedule and enjoy the Halloween season with friends. The local party she planned to attend promised to be a carefree night filled with music, laughter, and memories, a simple chance to unwind and celebrate youth. But what began as a night of innocent fun would soon take a tragic and unexpected turn, leaving her community heartbroken and searching for answers. Just after midnight on October 26th, the quiet of the night in northwest Charlotte was shattered by the sound of gunfire. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police responded to reports of a shooting along Old Plank Road, where they arrived to find a chaotic and heartbreaking scene. Amid the confusion and flashing lights, officers discovered an unresponsive teenage girl lying on the ground.
According to a police report, around 12:30 Saturday morning, officers responded to Old Plank Road in the North Division, where
The victim was identified as 17-year-old Amari Cooper, a bright and ambitious senior at West Charlotte High School. She was rushed to a local hospital after being found unresponsive at the scene, but despite desperate efforts to save her, Amari was tragically pronounced dead, the result of a fatal gunshot wound. The shooting took place at what was meant to be a carefree Halloween gathering in northwest Charlotte. As gunfire suddenly erupted, terrified partygoers scattered in panic, running for their lives. Many sought shelter behind nearby homes, but amid the chaos, a stray bullet found Amari. Sources say she wasn't involved in the altercation. She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. While the investigation remains ongoing, authorities believe the shooting may have been random. Now her family and friends are left reeling, haunted by grief and unanswered questions. Who fired the shot that ended Amari's life? Was it truly a random act, or is there more to the story? And will her baby daughter ever know who took her mother away? In the wake of the tragedy, Amari's loved ones are struggling to piece together a world that feels irreparably broken. Her mother is now faced with the unimaginable, mourning her daughter's death while caring for a toddler who will grow up without her mother's love. Somebody made a split-second decision that caused a lifetime of pain, one family member said, their voice heavy with heartbreak. Now, instead of preparing for Amari's high school graduation and the new chapter that awaited her, her family is planning her funeral. A painful reality no parent should ever have to face. Halloween was supposed to be a night of joy, music, laughter, and teenage fun. But for 17-year-old Amari Cooper, it ended in chaos and gunfire. She wasn't just another name in a headline. She was a mother, a student, and a young entrepreneur determined to build a better life for her baby. Friends say she dreamed of going to college, opening her own salon, and creating a future filled with opportunity and success. Instead, those dreams were stolen in an instant. One fight, one bullet, and by sunrise, Amari was gone. Her baby will grow up without her, and a community is left to grapple with another senseless act of violence, another bright, promising life taken far too soon. Amari Cooper went out for one night of fun, just to never make it back home.
I haven't seen her. I still haven't seen her. I'm just waiting for them to do whatever they need to do so I can see my baby.
17-year-old Amari Cooper had just arrived with her sister at a Halloween party Friday night, being held at this home on Old Plank Road in Northwest Charlotte when gunfire erupted. As they ran, her sister thought Amari tripped and fell in a ditch.
When the ambulance got there, they said that was not the case. She was shot.
Her mom, Shantae Robinson, says Amari had a bright future ahead of her. A mom to 2-year-old Mahogany. She was about to graduate from West Charlotte High in February, 4 months early. And she also had her own business, doing hair.
I don't even know how she did it because I would have been tired. I would have been struggling.
Robinson says her daughter earned that night off.
People would say, well, what are they doing outside that late? Why can't people say, where's the parents for these people that's holding guns and bringing guns to the party? I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to let up. So if they thinking this is going to be one of them stories where, oh, young girl got killed, Halloween party, and it's just going to die off.
On the honor roll at West Charlotte High School, enjoyed doing hair, loved dancing, very energetic, always positive, you would never hear say anything negative, beautiful smile. Just a happy young lady.
Now she's calling on city leaders to find a solution for gun violence. She wants to see more programs offered to young people, stricter punishment for repeat offenders. She wants to see a plan.
Really be instrumental when we talk about gun violence. Like, what is it that we want to see? Yes, we want it to stop, but how are we going to get it to stop?
Now she says Amari's mom will have to deal with the loss of her child, comforting another who lost her big sister, and a granddaughter, only around 2 years old, who lost her mom too soon. She says they'll need the community's support.
A GoFundMe has been created to help cover Amari's funeral and memorial expenses, as well as to support the immediate and ongoing care of her 2-year-old daughter. The little girl she loved more than anything in the world. The outpouring of support from friends, classmates, and neighbors reflects just how deeply Amari touched the lives of those around her. As of now, police have not announced any arrests. Investigators are still working to determine what sparked the violence that claimed Amari's life. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department continues to urge anyone with information to come forward and help bring justice and closure to her grieving family. Rest in peace, Amari Cooper.